Just imagine if you were touring in Israel and you were going down a country road and it was beautiful scenery all around, and you're taken in by the beauty of everything, and you're moving at quite a fast pace, and all of a sudden, without realizing where you were, there's a huge yellow sign, Hagvul lefanecha. The border is in front of you. You slam on your brakes, you make a U-turn, and you stop your car, and if I feel your heart racing, you just about saved your life. When you get home, are you going to write a letter to the Minister of Transport or whoever is in charge of putting up the road signs and say to him, how dare you do such a thing? I was having such a lovely time. I was taken in by the beautiful scenery and I was just enjoying the ride, and all of a sudden you spoiled it all by setting up this big sign that the border's in front of you. Or would you perhaps, if you're a bit more public-spirited, maybe you would write him a letter and thank him very much for saving your life. You're pleased that the public services have such a feeling of responsibility that they put up signs at every place where they feel somebody by mistake might just step over the border, and we all know what dangers that is. That means on the other side, there are people waiting for you. They're terrorists. They want to kill you. They want to harm you. They want to hurt your family. Won't you be grateful and appreciate the fact that you were warned? It's a very simple story. But I think if you want anyone who's the slightest way aware of the dangers that lie over the border of the internet accessibility, will know that this is not an exaggeration. It's an analogy. It's describing the situation as it is. Once you're over that border, there are people after your life. You can get harmed in a way that you may never be the same person. If your children get over that border, they won't be the same people. Your marriage can be spoilt. Your family life can be spoilt. And even your survival in a normal society can change entirely and be threatened by what's over that border of the internet accessibility. And that's why we've come here, just to put up a sign. Maybe it shouldn't be just a simple sign, the border is ahead. Maybe it should be a red sign which just says, stop, keep out. And you know what? You might say to yourself, I have to get on the other side of the border. I'm going to risk it. I'll take a safety helmet. I've had a bulletproof jacket. I might even look for an armored car. But I want to get on the other side. Your friends will say to you, what kind of a folly is this? What are you risking it for? You think nothing can penetrate an armored car? You can't blow up an armored car? A person who's wearing a bulletproof jacket is safe? The helmet is going to save your life? Is it worth the risk? And the answer is no, it isn't. But if I have to go for my own survival, then I'll take the risk. But only if the price that I gain is worth it. The price to pay is a very high price. And again, when we're talking about internet, you may say that there are useful things there. Maybe we'll need it even for our survival. Yes, then, and only then, will someone say take the risk. But no one will say take the risk without protective clothing. No one will say take the risk without armor. No one will say take the risk without doing everything you can to make sure that you can survive. So this is our very short and sharp message to everyone, for themselves, for the sake of their children, for the sake of their families. The truth of the matter is, if you are able to survive without internet, your quality of life is going to be better. That's the best advice I can give to anyone. On the other hand, we appreciate and understand that some people need access to the internet for the sake of their survival. But then we say to you, do everything in your power to minimize the risks and make sure that you have protective clothing. Be sure that you are equipped, and ensure that your computer is set up in a way that nobody can just by accident step over the border. Only you, for the sake of whatever purpose you find it important, are able to do so. And then it's closed, and the border is closed, the signs are up, and your home will be safe.